In 1965, today is, the 7th of January. In 1965, it was January 19th when your average CEO had made as much money as their average worker, because they made 20 times above the average salary, 65. By 78, it was 30 times. So by January 13th, the CEO made as much as the average worker. By 89, at the end of the Reagan presidency, the CEOs are making nearly 60 times what their employees made, pulling in an average income by January 7th. In 95, it was midnight January 4th that the CEO had made as much as their average workers. Most recent figure from 2014, before the sun rose on January 2nd, the CEO had made more money than their average workers. Brilliant. Brilliant. And you know, this is part of a larger issue, which is leading to some serious problems like, you know, the crash on Wall Street that's going on right now. Internationally, I mean, it's really China, again, today. This is the second time this week. It happened Monday or Tuesday, and it happened today. The circuit breakers fired. Nice, friendly, safe-sounding language. It's not. These are really panic stops. And they shut down the stock exchange for the rest of the day because the market dropped more than 7 points. And so they said, okay, that's it. Now, meanwhile, in Colombo, Sri Lanka, there is an international finance conference going on, and George Soros is there. And according to the local newspapers, the Sunday Times of Sri Lanka, they reported that he said that the current environment reminds him of a crisis we had in 2008. Wasn't that reassuring? I mean, I have been saying this since 2008. In fact, I've been saying this since the deregulation of the financial industry in 99 and 2000, that if we don't put these banksters back in the box, I mean, they have more than doubled the amount of our entire gross domestic product that they are taking and sticking in their pockets. They've more than doubled that in the last 20 years or so, particularly since 99 and 2000 when the great deregulation happened. So... And China, I think, is on the edge of this. You'll notice, you know, it used to be that it was okay to put banksters in jail. It was okay to put executives in jail. In 1993, Ronald Reagan deregulated the S&Ls. 4 years later, they collapsed. What a surprise. I mean, it took 8 years for the big banks to collapse. And, you know, Clinton deregulating them in 2000 to 1999 and 2000 to 2007, 2008. That's roughly 8 years. It took 4 years back in the 90s with the S&Ls. But the Reagan administration, keep in mind, this is a Republican administration dealing with business people. The Reagan administration ordered the FBI to begin over 1,000 criminal investigations into banksters who ran S&Ls. There was a serious criminal prosecution. Remember the Keating Five? This was 5 Republican senators, or 5 senators, might have been a Democrat in there. John McCain was the most high profile of the bunch. I mentioned this yesterday. But this is, so anyhow, Reagan ended up putting over 100 people in jail. I bring this up again. I brought it up yesterday in the context of Wall Street, but now it turns out that it looks like the Obama administration is about to do it again. That is, take a company which has committed a crime and ignore the fact that some executives had to make the decision to commit that crime. Monday of this week, when the Obama administration sued Volkswagen for lying about the fact that their cars are polluting our air, which is leading to deaths by asthma and cancer, not to mention the damage it does to the environment. When the Obama administration unsealed their indictment of Volkswagen, no criminal prosecution for any human beings. None. None whatsoever. To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.